Here's the plan. We get the warhead and we hold the world ransom for $1 million.
What's up, CineManiacs? I am back, and who am I? I am Shane Moore from youtube.com/TheMovieHouseManiacs, and if you could, take this time to go over and hit the subscriber button, because we love subscribers. And what are you subscribing to? Well, in this case, you are going to be seeing my new review for Hardcore Henry. No, it's not that kind of movie. Hardcore Henry is this action-packed movie shot fully in first person. If you have seen the trailer for this, I am sure you have some questions. And in this review, hopefully I will do my best to answer those questions and keep it spoiler-free. And first off, I want to tell you that this movie is action-packed. It is an action movie, but one of the things that they left out in the trailer is how funny it is. I would definitely call this an action comedy, and 99% of the comedy all comes from one of the leads, and that lead is Sharlto Copley. Copley's character's name in this movie is Jimmy, and this man is all over the place, and in such a great way. The way they film his character is quite brilliant, actually, and they really find different ways to utilize Copley's extensive talents. It just goes to show how damn talented this guy actually is. Jimmy is hysterical, and not only is he hysterical, but he is captivating. When he leaves, you want him back. And the reason why I'm talking about Jimmy's character, because Jimmy's character really added some depth to this movie, and it actually gave you a character to kind of root and cheer for. And I'm saying that because this point of view shooting style, this first person shooting style, isn't really for me. This is really for the gamer generation. And as many of you know, I am not a gamer. And I feel in this film, there was probably some really cool action scenes, but because it was in first person and it got so shaky that instead of being really cool, it was more of confusing and frustrating. Now, I know I said shaky, and it is freaking shaky. But it is nowhere near as bad as like the original Cloverfield. But if you do get a little motion sick, as my friend Liz does, don't go see this. She definitely roughed it out, but it took her a while to kind of like exit the theater. She was like holding onto the handrails and taking a lot of deep breaths, things like that. So if you get motion sick, you're gonna feel it. Now, as for the story, it was thin. It was very thin and very basic. I didn't really get too emotionally attached to the characters, but I don't think that's what they were really going for in this movie. But what I think this movie was trying to do, I think it accomplished. I think that first-person shooting style, which has been done before, but usually in much shorter scenes, was a test to see if this style will bring out the younger gamer-type audiences. I have no clue if this actually will get those gamer audiences out, but this was definitely kind of cool and an interesting time at the theater. But in my opinion, this style of shooting is nowhere near ready yet. Why? Mainly due to the action sequences. I really think that this movie, if it was shot in a normal way, could have been so much better. The action sequences that were in this movie could have been some of the best that we've ever seen. And the kills in this film were so fantastically amazing, but they could have been so much better if you could actually see what was going on. I mean, seriously, some really freaking creative kills happened in this. Ways I've never imagined you could actually kill a person, but yeah, it happens. So if you are a gamer or don't get motion sick, go see this experimental type film, because this film style is pretty darn interesting. Not really for me yet, but it's interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Hardcore Henry a 5.5 out of 10. And if Sharlto Copley was not in this film, I probably would have given it like a 3, maybe even lower. So if you can stand the first person shaky cam stuff, Copley's performance alone is worth the price of admission. He was really that good. So have you had the chance to see Hardcore Henry? If you did you like the first person style? If so, the other question I have for you is, are you a gamer? Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this review and that it helps add a little insight into what you should go see this weekend. This film is definitely interesting. Peace!
If you watch the show on YouTube, please click that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.